Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first rebuild of the year. Today, we are doing the Chicago Bears. The Bears. Now, they have a lot of concerns. So, Caleb Williams has X Factor? That seems kind of wild. He did not have a good first year.
These are player tags.
I don't care. I don't care.
This
Shut up.
has a
Shut your mouth.
ability.
Like, last year, he did not have a good year whatsoever, correct? Like, if I'm wrong, tell me, but I don't think I am. Let's see. His stats last year, 20 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, took a bunch of sacks. I mean, actually, not a terrible year, all things considered. An 87 rating, not great. But that is our quarterback. Of course, we have DeAndre Swift, and we've got ourselves a couple wide receivers here. Of course, I'm more excited about this man right here. And these load times are terrible. Rome Odunze, he's going to be the guy. He is young, and he is going to make a big impact for the Chicago Bears. On the other side, of course, we've got DJ Moore. I don't even know if I want to click on these because look how slow it takes. So DJ Moore, of course, a 7-year vet, and he is going to be an absolute monster for us for as long as we can hold on to him, and hopefully that is a while. We have a very good offensive line. Not a lot of people give them the credit. Joe Tooney, you know, we got some dogs. Cole Kmet, and then the new rookie. Let's check out him. Does he even have a face scan? I probably doubt it. He was
Some players' development traits are hidden.
So he's got a hidden dev trait. Colston Loveland, he's going to be very fun for this team as well. Now, going to the defensive side of the ball. This is where we have some issues. We have a 59 overall starting for us. That's not going to cut it. Now, of course, we do have a rookie here. Montez Sweat is down there. We do have a pretty good secondary, all things considered. First thing we definitely have to do is get that left outside linebacker, Cairo Santos, sorry, and that is it. So let's look actually at the free agent pool and see how does this work now? We got the weekly strategies. Okay, GM's office. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the free agency market here. We've got some interesting guys. Now, Von Miller did sign with the Commanders in real life. They're going to probably update that. We've got Amari Cooper down here. Not too terrible. But let's look here. See if we can bring somebody in right off the bat. Kaiser White could be fun. Kruger Hill down here is always a good option. Let's go with David Long Jr., young buck. Well, I don't know. No, let's get Kaiser. Kaiser White is going to be an addition to this team. Our first addition for the Bears, if it loads. And there we go. We're going to pick him up, which is going to be very nice. Now, for these quick rebuilds, we're not going to be playing a lot. Let's do our coach interview, though. Oh.
The dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come.
Okay. Very cool. They're adding some stuff to it, which I definitely like. All right, Coach, given your offensive background, what area of the unit do you think has the biggest impact? For me, I think right now it's got to be the receivers. We've got 2 stars. So that's going to be great for us. The ability is going to unlock. This is a passing league, and I'm really hoping to come in and build a receiving core that gives defenses nightmares. Moving more to the off-field, what area have you emphasized as needing the most big focus? So for us, I think it's got to be player development. We have to develop players, plain and simple. Great teams have great players, and it's my job to make sure we develop them. Absolutely. Which part of the offense will you be focused on developing the most? Now, developing on this, I'm going to go with the quarterback. It's got to be, we have to develop Caleb Williams. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't be successful. That's correct. Last question, Coach. What will separate you from other coaches in the league? Let's see. Dominating run game, unstoppable aerial attack, high octane pace. I like high octane pace. I think this would work for this team. We're going to be a fast-paced team that not only outworks you, but also outlasts you. Fantastic. Now let's go to the training room here and check out that. Hey, Coach Johnson wanted to discuss managing player health for the upcoming season. As players start to take punishment during the game, that wear will cause their health to start to diminish. Attributes may be affected, and injuries will be more likely to occur. Got it. Now, this is another wear and tear thing. I know it's in college football, but this is now in Madden, which will be very interesting to see how that plays out, especially for our long rebuild franchise, which will be the Saints. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Jojo Siwa. She's straight now, by the way. Okay, great. So let's go through our first preseason game, see what we have here in the Bears. As B. Johnson. Okay, this is all new. 100 rushing yards in a game. Very interesting. Okay, wide slot play sheet. Okay, this is all new. I'm definitely going to have to learn all this stuff. We do take a big L in our first game, and we have an injury. And it's to a very good player. Tremaine Edmonds is out for 3 to 5 weeks. Hopefully he'll be back by week 2. If all things go well, we do have a couple upgrades here. Again, very slow. Of course, Caleb Williams. Where do we want to put his stuff at? It probably will be field general. Probably get everything up a little bit. I think that's for the best, and that's what we're going to do. Up to a 76 now for Caleb. Like to see that. And he's an X factor, so we're going to see a lot of that. At the trade deadline, of course, we're going to make some moves, and we are going to have everybody else here get upgraded. So, we already have a trade. Isaiah Likely joins the Packers as a trade. What? Okay. Tajay Spears could be on the move. Look at Cam Ward showing out. I do want to look at our stats in week 1, essentially. Case Keenum is on this team? Okay, Case Keenum, he didn't have a terrible game. Caleb Williams, I mean, he did what he had to do. Now, did we have 100 yards rushing? No. Rayshon Johnson, of course, took the bulk of the carries as DeAndre Swift down here. Devin Duvernay got a rush in there, which is very interesting. And, of course, he balled out for us. I've always liked Devin Duvernay, so hopefully he could be something for this squad going forward. Any sacks? No, but we did get a pick from Noah Sewell, brother of Penny Sewell, and we are going to go... Oh, look, you can even see who's out. Look, okay, Shaq Thompson out for them. We have our guy out. So, I mean, it kind of lines up pretty well. Okay. Downgraded some stuff. Okay, we lose again, and we already have another injury, or is this the Tremaine Edmonds? Hey, with the regular season around the corner, I wanted to talk more about the... Don't forget, as you're setting this weekly schedules, you can utilize... Okay, cool, very nice. We want people to be healed faster, I think. So that's good. Now people get healed a little faster, which is nice to see. Okay. So we are going to head to the well, actually, I want to make my cuts, so we're not going to head to the regular season quite yet, as we have yet to win a game. And I believe that will continue.
See how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some
All right,
recommendations.
so we have to cut 22 players, of course. These guys at the bottom, these ones are the easy cuts, you know? We have depth at Center, Maurice Alexander, you're gone. Alex Cook. How many people do we have? He's just a bench guy. Okay, so we're good there. Plenty of guys here. Still got to cut, like, a lot of this roster. So I'm going to cut some guys, and I'll be back. Bill Murray? No. Okay, we're going to cut you, though. So we have to make one more cut, and it may be Miles Boykin. Yeah, it probably is going to be Boykin, unfortunately. Billings here at the bottom. He's a 76 overall. We really can't cut that. So that's going to be our last cut, as we are going to look to upgrade some more players. Hopefully Caleb Williams has another upgrade. He does not. Anybody here that we want to look into, actually? Let's go with wide receiver Luther. What is it? Luther Burden? Luther Burden III, we are going to upgrade him, and that'll be a nice upgrade. Oof, we got a lot of points here. Carrying, deep route, medium route, release, short route. His route running went through the roof. We like to see that from the rookie. And we are going to upgrade everybody else here. Game 1 is approaching. Okay, so we have our draft here. We have Isaac Gray, quarterback out of NC State. Obviously, we are not really going to be looking for a quarterback in this draft. Reveal through scouting. Sounds good. But we could. Amari Boston is very interesting, but he's 23 years old. My goodness. And then we have a group of 22s. And then right here we got to look at these quarterbacks, 21, 21, 21, 21, and they're all supposed to go right around the same area. Very interesting. I'm looking at these left ends and left edges. These are going to be interesting for us. We would definitely like to upgrade everything, but of course, not the quarterback position. Okay, so move the change. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so we have our loadout full. We're going to advance there. And, yep, we'll simulate that training, see how that works out for us. Hopefully we don't get any injuries on our first week. It would be a bummer. Caleb Williams looking pretty good, but watch out for that ankle. My goodness. All right, any probable injuries? None. But let's check the defense. We're good. Questionable. We're good. Same thing on that side of the ball. Doubtful. We're good. And then out. Should just be Tremaine. Oh, man. Okay, so we have an ACL sprain from Austin Booker and Daniel Hardy. Back strain. He won't be playing. These two, that's fine. All things considered. Could have been worse for us. Before we load into our first game and watch some of it, we do have, Colston. He's going to hopefully be a big part of this team for the foreseeable future. Let's pop him in vertical threat, get him up to a 75. Well, 74 plus his just feeling good, you know what I'm saying? As the last two will be upgraded as well. Okay. We are going to... Let's play the moments in the first game. See how we can do this thing. Madden 26, first game ever!
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in.
Here we are, ladies and gents. The Bears coming out.
Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Oh, man.
Leading the Vikings
This
here
looks
at
very good, I will say that.
These guys just about set to go in this one.
The Bears getting ready. 5-12 last year. This is our year
These guys more
to
than
do
motivated
something.
for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Hopefully, this will be the start of a new generation for us, as we are just going to let that go. Bears are going to score. Okay. So it is 7-3 in this Monday night football game here.
Chicago bringing the offense
I don't
to the
know why
line.
that
It's
was
first
the
and 10.
angle it picked, but here we go. We're going to run it with Swift. Now, of course, we're playing on all Madden for everything. Swift already having some wear and tear, and it's not even week 2.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive
Okay.
call. 1 second.
Here we go, first pass. I see it, a hole up the middle. He's going to go for it. He gets hit real hard, but down to the 1-yard line. Get up there, Caleb. First and goal, DeAndre Swift. Can this be his first touchdown of the new year? No! Gets stuffed. That's a bummer. Do we go for another one? We're going to look. They are set up for a run. We're going to try to get Loveland his first touchdown here in the NFL. He's going to grab it. He goes over the line. That's a touchdown. Loveland. He loves the land. That makes no sense. But we take the lead here, and we are looking good here in Chicago, as your defense needs a stop. They're going to score again. And it's 17-10 going into the fourth quarter. We've got to make a big stop here. On defense, McCarthy doing pretty well. He's looking. All right, only going to get around 4 there. Not too bad. Don't think they're going to go crazy above. Oh, and Tremaine Edmonds is here. Thank goodness for that. Looks like they're starting to chew the clock. They are definitely going to want to run this ball. Okay. Chandler did have a hole, but he does not hit it. And it is 3rd down. We are going to bring the blitz here again. Going to be the 2-minute warning. Now, this is new. The AI could just throw it over top. In years past, we would just be set to have them run it. So they are definitely going to throw this ball. So we are set. We're going to press a little bit. Oh, we got him. We got him, baby. Huge sack. Big sack there. Number 55 with it. Now, of course, they have to make the field goal. Will they do it? I think we're going to ice him. We're going to ice him. And it stops. I mean, that might have not have been a great idea. I mean, it's pretty easy chip shot here, but you never know. It is up. It is right through the uprights, which is fine. We are going to try to at least make this game look a little closer. Probably not going to get the dub here. Adunze right there. He's going to hold on to it. We're going to get to the line. And that's it. That's the game. All right. Well, of course, that's how the first game is going to go for us. We lose 20-10. You know, our Monday night primetime game did not go the way we wanted. Let's look at the stats. As McCarthy threw 1 interception and 2 touchdowns. Caleb did kind of Caleb Williams things, only 1 touchdown today. On the rushing side of the ball, DeAndre Swift had a rough game. 3.6 yards a carry, and I mean, Caleb Williams had a better game because I think we ran with him. On the receiving side, DJ Moore did fine. Jordan Addison did pretty good for them, but I don't care about them. Loveland got the touchdown that we threw. Rome Odunze, that may have been a chunk of that throw that we just did, and of course Burden the third gets a good amount as well. On the defensive side of the ball, Tremaine Edmonds, the one that's coming back from the injury, does get the interception. Brady Jarrett gets a sack, and then Adungbo gets the half sack with Montez Sweat, of course, doing that as well. Cairo Santos gets one field goal. So, I mean, is this a bad game for us? We only scored 10, so I would say yes, but we shall see. Going to week 2 against the Lions. We are going to look at the scouts here. Make sure that we have everything. I'm going to do that really quick. Get back to you. And we're going to go right to week 3. See if we can beat the Lions. This is, of course, a rivalry game. Will we do it? And we do pick up the win at 24-23. Love to see that. And I would love to check out the stats to that game as well. Looking at the stats here, Caleb Williams again just goes 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, but had a pretty good game nonetheless. For the rushing, DeAndre Swift does get a better game today. 68 yards, 1 touchdown. And down here, Rayshawn Johnson had a pretty good game as well. Receiving, there's the DJ Moore we like to see. 7 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Rome Odunze behind him with 33. And on the defensive side of the ball, any sacks, no tackles for loss, but we do get an interception from Kevin Byard, which is good. So we get our first win of the season, and we are going to head to negotiations.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Okay, Brisker probably will get re-signed, as well as probably Braxton Jones. Devin Duvernay for that price would probably be nice as well. So let's see.
You can view the player's overall interest
I
in your
think
team.
we pop it right there, see if that'll do it. This is exactly, okay, good. So Jaquan Brisker is on the team for the next 3 years. That'll be beautiful for the rebuild. We do need a good offensive tackle. And the salary cap, we don't have the cap for it? We have negative $9 million in cap right now. That's not good. That's actually really bad. Okay, let's choose the scouting for the West. I really didn't set this up as well as I could, so I'm actually going to do that right now. So I kind of messed up and I forgot to hire different scouts, so we are going to have to deal with that for this season. I mean, this is our first rebuild. Things are going to be a little wonky as Rome Odunze gets an upgrade. Probably going to do vertical threat on him. I think that... Let's do deep threat. That's not going to get him up to anything. Maybe it can upgrade his speed, though. Medium route and release with some awareness. Not good. Not our best. What else do we have going? Tyler Scott. We got a lot of 2s and 3s. Juniors and... I don't know what else is there. So we are going to play against the Cowboys week 3. We are 1-1 on the season. Can we continue our pace and get another win, which we do, 20-17. We have a DB breakout as well. Two pass deflections and an interception. Let's do it. See if we can get it going. So we have a bunch of upgrades. Caleb Williams is one, and we're definitely going to check him out. Hopefully we will see some of this soon. So another field general upgrade, going to get him to a 77 overall. Throw accuracy mid and short. Looking pretty nice. All right, we're going to do our first drive as we stop Las Vegas in their tracks. Loving the new score bugs. They look so nice. All right, DeAndre Swift going to get it. 52 kind of lets that happen. Is that Tooney?
Slipped that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
I'd like to have Duvernay cut over on the drag there a little faster. All right, here we go.
Williams from
Duvernay across the middle. Kind of had to stop there, and Max Crosby going to get him. And it is 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
I like Duvernay on the out, especially with DJ Moore kind of taking. Yeah, we're going to do that. Good blocks. Devin Duvernay going to get the first.
And this one gets to the
Second catch of the day for Duvernay. Mars.
new set of downs awaits him. Here's
Going to try to get the run game going today.
and the shotgun
As I
gets
run
us
right into the
Gets it ahead
man.
5 yards.
Had a good game last week. He's starting to really heat up for Chicago,
On the ground from last
which
week
we
here.
love to see.
Gain of 5 on that
Devin
first down.
Duvernay up
Let's
the
see if
middle
they
would be
can repeat
nice.
that
Burden
performance
on
down
the
here
out.
second. From the 30.
That hits off the helmet of our offensive line. Hate to see that. Totally forgot Pete Carroll is the coach of the Raiders, which is just weird.
Looking from the gun.
Okay, there he's wide open. DeAndre Swift on the outside. He's going to go all the way swiftly into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. What a play. What a throw. And it is red zone time again. We can go up 2 scores here. Would be beautiful. We do get a turnover.
To the line we go.
It would be
There's
great if it was our
second and 10.
DB.
Working
Gonna
inside
get off
the
that
red
block,
zone.
and there we go. Loveland again with the big move. Down at the 1.
Set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal. Less than a
Now
yard away
we
from
are
the
going
end
to
zone.
try to jump over the top. Oh, look, they have the caps. Oh, I definitely got to show that off. Over the top.
Up and over for the touchdown.
And there it is. Look at the cap, man.
13-0 lead.
Rayshawn Johnson with his
Looking
first
sharp
touchdown.
here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going
Love
well,
to see it. They're going to score 3. All right, if we can go up 21-3 before half would be beautiful. Gonna try to get Burden here, right there, up the seam.
To the rookie out of Missouri.
Beautiful. Are we? I just want to make sure. Are we on freaking? I was gonna say Heisman, All Madden, All Pro. Oh, we gotta change that.
Downfield from that line of scrimmage. One play in, and this drive is already.
I'm gonna try to get Cole Kmet out here on the toss,
Down throw by Williams.
and he drops it.
Incomplete, trying to set up the screen.
Is that Wilkins? What is he gonna kiss me on the head? Wilkins, get away from my team, dude.
even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and
We're
10
gonna roll
now.
out.
Williams. On the move,
I see.
hit right.
Oh my God! Terrible throw from Caleb Williams,
Instead of his man.
right at the feet.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down, 20 seconds left.
Here's Williams again.
There we go. Burden with the play. We're going to call a timeout here.
He's marked down. Looks like at the
14
50-yard
seconds
line.
left.
Now we're gonna get an
As long as there's no
offensive timeout.
turnovers, we'll
That's
at
the
least
first.
get 3 here. But DJ Moore on the outside is tempting. We're going to go for it. And we're going to get it.
His target, that's DJ Moore.
And that's going to be our 2nd timeout. We're going to just have to go to the end zone here.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, it could actually
I
be
like
another
Burden
2
up the
plays
middle
if they
here.
work quick.
Can we get him?
Fake, Williams.
No, I don't like it. There was somebody in the vicinity. Okay.
Wait a minute. Had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first
All right,
down.
we are going to go for the field goal here.
Carlos Santos for the field goal. From the left hash,
And it's
34
up.
yards
Oh my
away.
God, I missed it. I missed it.
He missed it. An easy kick.
Okay, well, that's not good. We are going to score again. It's 21-10 into the 4th quarter. End of the game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Swift.
Right up the gut. 9 rushes for 11 yards today. DeAndre Swift is just having a rough game. I don't know why it's every time that I jump in.
2nd and 10 now.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. And he doesn't come down with it. Cole Kmet has not been coming down with the ball recently.
It's incomplete.
Not a huge fan of that.
All right, one more snap before the
I mean, Loveland could be jumping him quicker than we thought. As Williams going to run onto the outside, going to get Burden here. Not going to be a burden for us. It's going to be a burden for that defense as we get the first down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
2-minute warning just passed, and Swift needs to get his numbers up.
First down. Here's
I mean,
Swift.
that is just a bad block in general, though. I mean, come on. We need to get this thing going.
Another stoppage here. The defense is calling time.
DeAndre Swift, so we've got one more timeout. Like, why are you not blocking? There we go.
Solid run there.
Final timeout for the Raiders. And we're going to pull out the old Drewski and do a fullback run, even though it's our tight end. He's going to hate that. But here we go. Loveland trying to get the first. He will get the first. And that may end the game. We are going to go into victory formation. Don't want to hurt anybody. That's another thing with the wear and tear this year. Why would you hurt? You don't have to hurt anybody. Gonna tick down again. Victory formation. And that is going to bring us to 3-1. Same thing goes for the Raiders. So another win under our belt. Pretty good. We're having a pretty good year. 3-1. Not really where I thought we would be. Granted, you know, we got to play a little bit. I do have to switch it to all Madden, so that's on me. Immediately going to upgrade these people. Okay, options, user settings, game options. What? No. Franchise settings? Alright, pop that on all Madden. And let's see how our DB breakout went. Coach's office. Week 4. You did a great job leading our defense this week, even if you had a quieter game than we expected. I just focused on doing my job and helping others play. Your teammates are lucky to have you. Great work out there. We don't get anything, unfortunately, and we're going to go into our bye week 3-1, which is pretty nice. Do want to look at the trade block at least. See if there is a move or two that would, you know, move the needle for us. Jalen Johnson does get an upgrade, which we love to see. And let's do his man and put him up to a 90 with 91 and just feeling good. And he's going to be somebody that we want to lock down for a long while as well. Looking into our GM's office, let's go to the trade center and check out the trade block. Wow, Spencer Radler there. Okay. So I would like to look for another free safety, and Kalen Bullock could be that guy. Absolutely, because our free safety at the moment is Kevin Byard. We have 1 year left on him, and he's just going to get older. I do like moving on from somebody here. Would Case Keenum a reunion? Not even a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they offer us. Cole Kmet could be interesting. The second round. Do we just pull the trigger, get rid of Cole Kmet, build around the world that is Loveland? I don't think so quite yet. I actually like Cole Kmet. I just think he had a couple bad drops. But Durham Smythe could definitely be somebody. 70 overall. You want a tight end. You don't want him that bad. Let's see what we got in the wide receiver category. We could move on there. I have an idea. Who is your backup running back? It's Nick Chubb. So if we can get Nick Chubb on this team, I'll be happy. Having Nick Chubb as a Bear, let's do a third. DeAndre Swift in a third for a free safety, and Nick Chubb doesn't move the needle quite yet. But what about a third in 28 as well? We're almost there. We are almost there. What do they need? They do need a tight end. We'll throw Smythe in there just to move the needle a little bit. And why not throw in him as well? All right, we're almost there. I'm thinking maybe, how about we give you the fourth this year? And that do the deal? No. We're close. We are definitely close. What if we just give you the second in 2028, get rid of these thirds? Will that do the deal? Close. All right, 2028, second and a third. We are a nut hair short. We're going to pop in that 7th. We got ourselves a deal. We get Bullock and we get Nick Chubb on the Bears. Now, of course, Nick Chubb isn't what he used to be, but having Nick Chubb on this team is really fun. So looking at the new acquisitions here, we are definitely going to want to bring in Nick Chubb to the top of the leaderboard here. So that gives us a spark that we didn't have earlier that I very much like. Don't have a fullback, by the way. How many people do we have on the roster? We might have to pick one up, as still, you know, it is what it is here. Giving Bayard some help as well. Where did he even go? Do I have to, like, auto do this? Let's go to the depth chart here. Go to the free safeties. So with that, Bullock is going to be the backup for this year. I think he will be a future starter, obviously. With all of that, is there anything else we need to do? I think we should just bring in a fullback. I know, like, that's the move I want to make. They don't even have any fullbacks. Can you give me a power back? Like a big power back. I want a guy that's a monster as I'm looking at him. Give me Zeke Elliott, dude. We're bringing in Zeke, and he's going to be a fullback. We are transforming Zeke in his second half of his career to a fullback. There he is. All right, so let's do that. Zeke Elliott, an 82 overall at fullback. We love to see that as we head towards our first game off of the bye week. I think we had a pretty good bye week. We got a former stud. He could still be a stud, as the Browns look to take Isaac Gray with the first pick. Now, they have number 4 as well. Very interesting. We are down here because we've been winning. We've been winning ball games. We are at 28, having us taking Chris Scott, pass coverage guy here. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. Look at the elite. Elite. Love it. I mean, we're winning, and that's all that matters. So can't really do anything else when it comes to negotiating at the moment. So we are going to head towards the next week as we beat the Commanders. We are 4-1 this season, and we are going to go up against the Saints, who are 1-5. 1-5. My goodness. As we've got some upgrades. Brisker makes me hungry. I want a brisket. Is it because I'm a fat ass? Yes, it is. Okay, assuming the Saints game, if we lose this game, I will be utterly upset and a little shocked even. I do think we are going to pick up the win. Oh yeah, we dominate 31-17. Now we are about halfway through the season. I do want to take a look at our stats so far. I mean, this is the problem. We are, 8 games in and he has 8 touchdowns? That's ridiculous. 1 interception. It's just crazy, but we do have Nick Chubb. I mean, he's having a pretty decent year. Not anything crazy. I mean, he was a backup, so when we got him. Now, DJ Moore having a pretty good year. Look at Luther Burden the third looking very good for us, and Rome Odunze as well. On the defensive side of the ball, sacks we're not doing great. Dexter Sr. has 3.5 and then 2.5 and then kind of just falls off. We need to get to the quarterback more. And look at Jalen Johnson being just an absolute stud. And Kyler Gordon down there. Has our boy Bullock even played? Yeah, he's gotten in, which is good. He's going to be the future of this team when it comes to the defensive side. We got a DB breakout today. What do we got? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Jalen Johnson again?
There is no greater.
Another strong game from Jalen Johnson. What is your favorite aspect of his game? His coverage skills, man. We're going to give him that hard goal. I think he can do it. His coverage is incredible. That's exactly what you need in most defensive backs. So we are going to set our scouting here and set the focus. We are going for a wide receiver there as well. And hopefully we can beat the Ravens, who, if we look here, have 3 guys out. 1 on the offensive line. That's going to be tough for Lamar Jackson to mess with. So let's see what we can do. And we do take a loss here. And what just happened? Jalen Johnson had high expectations this week, but I'm not sure either of us were satisfied from his performance. I mean, that is what it is. Cameron Kelly, you look like a freaking shoe, so don't even talk, all right? All right, we are going to be talking to the staff here. We are in the coordinator's office here.
Early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
I don't think anything that was said on the bottom of the screen matched up with the top of the screen. I know people have been talking up this defense we're facing, but I see a secondary. We can push the ball down the field, hit home runs like it's batting practice. You don't win games without taking risks, but this is the least risky approach from what I've studied. I can handle the play calling shift. You get the guys ready in practice this week. I hope you're right on this. All right, so we are going to take a chance against the Bengals, who have had a phenomenal season so far. They'll choke in the playoffs. Don't you worry. Ooh, look, Zeke even has an upgrade. Our fullback, Zeke. Not to break immersion for a second, but my new puppy just farted, and it smells like he farted into my mouth. That's how disgusting it is. We are going to continue with Field General. Caleb Williams already up to a 79. He just needs to throw the damn ball. Like, are you scared? Is it our offense? As Zeke proving to be a good fullback for us as well. So we are going to jump into this game, actually.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page.
All right, here we are here in Cincinnati. We need to have a good game here, as they are going to immediately get into the red zone here. As Joe Burrow and the Bengals already knocking on the door. Here's Burrow looking to the right. Oh, and Johnson just going to let that ball go right into the hands of T. Higgins for the touchdown. Unfortunate, as it looks like they're going to try to go up 2 scores now as the end of the first quarter is among us. Don't make the Among Us joke, guys. It's been like 3 years since that game was popular.
Of the first quarter, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati.
All right, 3rd and 2. We need a stop here. Getting into the backfield would be nice. But he's going to break the tackle, break another one. My God, Jamar Chase is undeniable. Not looking good. All right, we're going to get Tremaine Edmonds in. And good stuff here. Samaje Perine gets tackled for a loss. We love that. Gonna try to stop him here. They have no option. He's gonna wide open and 4 guys converge on him. Still, my goodness, terrible play. 3rd and 2. See, we got Nick Chubb. I totally forgot we have Nick Chubb. As this is why we have him. The big man. Rumbling, stumbling. He's having a decent game. And we're going to try to get into the end zone for our first touchdown. We have an offensive tackle trying to score a touchdown. Not going to happen here. I think we're going to run this ball. I think we are. I took a bad angle, but we get down at the 2. Nick Chubb trying to push this ball in, but 2-minute warning before we do that. All right, Nick Chubb has the opportunity for the first touchdown that we can see from him, and that's going to be a touchdown, Nick Chubb. And throw the flag! Late tackle there, but we finally get something back as with 26 seconds. They're already knocking again. Our defense needs help, and at the trade deadline, which I believe is this week, we need to maybe do something here. Do we go after a big, linebacker? I know that's a big worry of ours. We'll look at the trade block first, and then maybe make a bigger deal. Who's Burrow audibling? Right up the gut. Had Edmonds on his heels. It's 3rd and 3. They're going up to the line, probably going to spike this ball. They're not. They're going to just send it, and that's going to be a touchdown. And that is going to be a touchdown. Okay. We don't answer back. Thought we might have. But that's not really how this works. Caleb Williams doesn't get touchdowns. What am I doing? That's an interception. That's an interception. I mean, that was just a terrible play. And that's just how this game is going to be. And it looks like we are going to go 5 and 3. A lot less impressive than what we were. I believe we were 4 and 1 at some point. And they are going to pin us deep for sure. It's going to be a 15. All right, we need something here on this drive. Hopefully the Bears can wake up, because right now they're hibernating. And we need them to be on offense and do something. I do like this play, the drag on the out. Why are you jumping? I know that's like your signature, but Jesus. Just throw the ball. It was a drag, dude. Oh, yeah, there we go, Chubby. Chubb giving me a Chubb, and he's going to fall and fumble the ball, dude. Wow. And that is going to do it. Chubb flubs, and that occurs in a Bengals dub. Sad to see it, but it is what it is. 5 and 3 so far on the season. As we are going to now look at a trade before simming to the end of the season. So let's look here at the trade block. I mean, we already kind of did look earlier. I want to look at the edges. Sam, nobody available. Joe Anderson. Okay, so I do want to get somebody in the middle. I think that would change a lot for us. Shaq Thompson would be fun. Milano's a little too old. I think we will go here. Jordan Hicks would be fun. 30 years old. We're not going to make like a gigantic splash, but something that would just move the needle even a little bit, like Frankie Louvu, right? What do you want? TJ Edwards, that's a lot of picks, and Cole Kmet. All right, if we're going to give up Cole Kmet, which I don't want to do, you're going to have to give us a pick or two, because we're going to have to go sign. Give us the 3rd round pick, and then we'll do this deal. All right, hold on. We can make something work. You give us a third, we'll give you a fifth and a sixth in the upcoming drafts. That's just not it. Can you give us a sixth and a seventh and a fifth, and that'll do the deal. All right, that's closer. I don't want to give you anything more than that, I'm going to be honest. So we get Frankie Louvu, we lose Cole Kmet, which may not have been the best option for us. But we are going to go to free agency and get 2 tight ends, actually. So we are going to pick up Mo Alley Cox here to fill out that tight end spot that we are missing, if it would load. So Mo Alley Cox, welcome to the team. And I think we're going to pick up another one as well. And let's bring 41-year-old Mercedes Lewis back on a team, and it's going to be the Bears, which he played for the Bears, right? I want to say he played for the Bears. I know he played for the Bengals. He played a lot of places, but I think with that we do have to cut one player. It is going to be our edge. So with Frankie Louvu on the team, I mean, I'm not too upset by that, as we are going to generate the best lineup possible. It looks like DJ Moore is getting upset with this team. Frankie Louvu in the middle now looks a lot better for us, as, you know, all things considered, we like what we see. It says we have 54 men on the roster, which shouldn't be correct, but if I have to cut one more, I will. So we still do have one guy to cut. We're going to cut Travis Homer. I just don't think he'll ever see the field for us. And with all that out of the way, we are going to go to the playoffs for our first year and see if we actually make it. So do we make the playoffs? I'm going to say no. And wow, we do not. We definitely do not. We end up 6-11. I don't think we won one game since we last spoke. Our contract does get extended, which is great, I guess. But all in all, we got 3 upgrade points for Caleb Williams, which we obviously are going to use. Let's get his field general as far as we can up. Then we'll check out the stats for the rest of the year. It's just not really moving the needle for him at all, huh? There we go, back up to a 79. All right, let's check out the stats for our first year as a Bear, and my goodness, Caleb Williams did absolutely atrocious in the second half of the season. He was 8 touchdowns to 1 interception, ends up 19 with 14 interceptions, so wow. Nick Chubb actually did have a pretty solid year for us. I do want to check out Swift, we will check that out, but Nick Chubb did okay, almost had 1,000 yards. If he was with us for the full year, I think he would have had it. We do not have 1,000 yards of a receiver. That is absolutely depressing. If I was DJ Moore, I would want out, and I wouldn't be upset. Let's check on interceptions this year. Of course, Jalen Johnson gets one. I was hoping Bullock would get one, and he did. And do we get anything better with the sacks? Grady Jarrett does do well. He actually turned it up, as Dexter didn't really do a lot after we looked at him. So, year number 1 in the books. as we are going to sim towards the Super Bowl and see what we have. Who's in the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl is the Vikings and the Chargers, which is very interesting. And who is going to win? That is the big question. I'm going to go with the Chargers, even though I don't think they win in the playoffs. So we shall see. And it's going to be the Chargers winning the first of the year. Let's look. Now the Chargers win their first Super Bowl. Joe Burrows wins the MVP. Joe Burrows? Why did I say Burrows? Joe Burrow wins MVP. Joe Mixon wins Offensive Player of the Year. John Harbaugh wins Coach of the Year. Rookie of the Year goes to Ashton Genty. And look at Micah Parsons. Probably won't be playing for the Cowboys, but let us look at the mock draft. So we definitely are going to drop here. What pick do we have? Mock draft 4 has us picking in the top 10 Wesley Heller, a right tackle. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I kind of wish we would just move on from Caleb Williams, but we can't because that wouldn't be realistic. Let's look at the people here. Darnell Wright, he wants 1 year. We are absolutely going to pick up that option. Nick Chubb is 30 years old, $5 million, so it'll be $16 million over 2 years. I will give you that, and that's it. And I don't have the salary. We have negative $19 million in salary. My God, who are we paying? Do we need to do a salary dump? But, like, seriously, who the hell are we paying? I mean, we are paying so many people so much money. This team is in, like, a quicksand right now, so we can't bring anybody back, essentially, which is a bummer. Looking at the combine results, we are going to check those out. Looking pretty good. So Isaac Gray apparently is the unanimous #1 pick. I don't see it as that, but hey, the Browns are going to probably get him, and the Browns do the Brown things that they do. So looking at free agency, not really sure if we can do anything. We have $12 million in cap after we lose everybody. I do want to see if we can make a move to free up some more cap space. Would be phenomenal. Like, Joe Thuney makes $21 million and he's 33. I think if we can get off that contract and replace him with somebody not as good, obviously, but also not making that much money, James Daniel could be fun. Dickerson, like, he's got 3 years left on his contract. I'm obviously going to just throw in a pick just to gauge where we're at. See, like, that's kind of crazy. I asked for their first-round pick, and we're halfway. So this deal may look stupid to you. We are giving up 2 great players for 1 great player, but this is a salary dump if I've ever seen one. Joe Thuney made around 21.5 and Montez Sweat made 25.1. So altogether, that's a lot of dough that we just kind of sent packing. So the draft is upon us.
To the NFL draft.
Oh. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. So we are number 10 on the big board. Let's go through each pick. Now, the quarterback does not go number 1. A left edge rusher here. We are going to go to our pick. Quarterback does go number 2. There are plenty of good stuff on the board. We are going to, of course, pause the draft. Before we make a selection, Let's look first. So this one's not going to be a flashy pick, but we are going to go with the left tackle out of Notre Dame, Keaston Vick. Welcome to the team. We got a stud. Apparently, draft a rookie with a hidden dev talent. Well, that's beautiful. B+, he's ranked 69th. Nice. We drafted him at 10. But, hey, it's a tackle. What can we, you know, not going to go crazy over that pick. But in the second round, absolutely want to get something. Norman Weiner? Norman Weiner. Dude. And he's so strong. We're picking up Norman. Should we, though? That's like a meme. Because there's, like, actual players down here. Is there anybody that's supposed to go higher than... Okay. I think we're bringing in Norman Weiner. Our backup quarterback, Norman Weiner. Is he good? Did he... what happened? Did we break the game? I think we may have broken the game. See, we drafted Norman Weiner and we broke the damn game. Okay, so it restarted our draft, which gives us the chance to draft somebody else. Nick Weiner. Not Nick Weiner, Norman Weiner. Keston Vick could be the guy again, but maybe we look somewhere else, or are we going to get screwed? Let's just play it smart. I know he was the 69th overall. Let's not be cheeky here. And there he is. Okay, so, I mean, is Norman Weiner going to destroy our draft again? We shall see. As if he's on here, we're taking him. We're taking him. There he is. Norman Weiner is a bear. There he is. Where is he? He's somewhere. He's terrible. Kind of figured that. But hey, it is what it is. For the memes. Now, we need a running back more than we need anything. 24 years old. What do you want to get drafted into? The nursing home? Get the fuck out of here. All right, so Braxton Fort. Can I just save him for later? He is somebody I love. All right, so Braxton Fort. He's potentially supposed to go undrafted. Ooh, we can get a free safety here. Would be beautiful. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the free safety. And that's our first good pick of the day. 29th ranked. We get him at 74th. Beautiful work as we are headed towards the 4th round now. There. I think we also need to pick up a tight end. We kind of sold our tight ends. Josh Romero down here. Wow, look at Romero, dude. We may have found a stud. Josh Romero, welcome to the freaking Chicago Bears. We get him at 110, and he was 106. I love this pick for us. I think that could be a potential steal of the draft. This is where I'm going to get my other steal of the draft, my running back. There he is, potentially undrafted, Braxton Fort. Why do I feel like he's good? He is the fastest guy in the class by far. And we're going to grab him here. Was that a pick? Yes. Ranked 31, we get him at 138. Hidden Dev. That is going to be our guy of the future. We are drafting like a damn champion right now. Okay. Jesse Ventura? Jesse the Body Ventura, dude? We're picking up Jesse Ventura. He sucks. He's bad. I'm living out in the Baja. That's Jesse Ventura right there. That's not a good Ventura impression, but Dylan Duggan here. White boy. We're going to grab him as just a safety kind of guy. We get him one pick before he should have went, which is actually pretty good. All things considered, we do have another pick here that I think if we can get a 5th for, I'm going to do that. And plenty of fifths. There's a couple of sixths. Let's do the Colts. The Colts suck. So we are going to trade that pick away, and we might have a 7th. We do. I always like to get our 7th round picks in here. Who's it going to be? We scouted him, and he just, what, he can't catch the ball? Yeah. Scouted him as well. Who's the fastest guy in the class? That's what I want. Anybody can catch? He's a slot. Vince Durham, cornerback. He can catch. What if I swapped him, dude? Because he can't cover shit. All right, Vince Durham, you're going to be our project, Vince. We drafted him right around where he should have gone, but we might turn him into a wide receiver and see. Oh, we have another one here. We're going to do another fun pick. Give me another running back. We're going to need Melvin Tubbs. That sounds like a name I would make up. Come on, Tubbs. You want to be a part of this team? Melvin Tubbs, dude. Gets careless with the ball and fumbles, though. I don't know about that. Let's bring another quarterback in, dude. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see who the fastest dude in the class. All right, we're going to bring in Ben Rudd, I think. Yeah, he probably is terrible. Oh, my God. Oh, man. There's no way we have another pick, do we? Okay. So our first draft is out of the way. Now, what we want to do is look at the draft recap first. So we get a 72 in our first pick. Norman Weiner is a 69. I mean, Norman Weiner is a 69? Are you kidding me? That's the best pick I've ever had in my life. I love this thing. Von Sharp, great here at 74 overall. Tight end Josh Romero, I think, is the steal of the draft for us. Speaking of steals of the draft, Braxton Fort, a 74 overall, 93 speed, 95 excel. This guy's going to be a champ. Jesse the Body Ventura is shit. Dylan Duggan's going to just be here and there. Vince Durham, 66 overall right now. We are turning him into an absolute beast of a... I thought he had good catching. He's 66 catching? Well, maybe not. And then Ben Rudd down here is 57 overall. He may honestly get cut. He may just, hey, thanks for signing with us. Here's some free money. And you're cut. No, you can't. Okay. That's hilarious. Such a roller coaster. I do want to check out some of the other picks here. In the NFL, the best player in the draft, the worst player in the draft is Ben. His length is 0 because we cut him already. 81 overall, Isaac Gray, man. That quarterback. Tommy Duckworth. Mr. Duckworth. Great name. I'm sure he'll be great. JD McCollum. Wow, freaking the... Oh, no. Okay, the Browns had 2 picks. I thought they had gotten the quarterback. They don't. Amari Boston did look like somebody I like. Trevor Ross. So they did have a good draft. All things considering. I mean, we had... Bernie Williams. Bernie Williams, like the center fielder for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. I got to go through a couple of these names now. Howie Riddle. How'd he do it? How did he do it? Joey Diaz. Isn't that the comedian? He's like, I get high on TRT or THC or whatever. Oh, my God. So, going into year 2, things need to improve. I think we did great in the draft. Storyline's a position battle. And we have 54 guys on the roster, so 1 spot will be closed.
Some turmoil.
Surprised you're not in pads. We've got practice in a few. Now, this is Kyle Montaguy. Before we get it, I want to talk about my place on the depth chart. I'd like a chance to start this year. Start preseason strong, we'll talk. All right? Whatever I need to do, coach, if you get me the drives, I'll prove myself as the starter. Sure. I'm sure you will, bud. Okay. He's not even. I'll give him the second spot here, but that's about it. I did not realize Dugan had freaking hidden dev. He was like our 5th or 6th round pick. I mean, okay. We'll take it. I'm happy with it. Of course, Braxton Fort, our steal, and then there's Norman Weiner. We have Vic as a big upgrade there. And I mean, I'm ready. I think Romero's going to make a big step this year. Our defense is pretty good. All things considered, I've said that 1,050 times. There's Jesse the Body down there. Wow, why do we have... Who were you? Who are you? Get him out of here. So we have 2 punters, I believe? We have 2 kickers. Well, that'll make our job easier. And we are already down to 53 men, which is fantastic. This year is going to be our year. We are going to simulate straight to the mid-season of year number 2, and we will see you there. At the mid-season, we are 0-7? What? I made this team so much worse. What is happening? 0-7? Dude, it's Caleb Williams, man. Granted, yeah, like, this is fine. But he just doesn't throw the ball. We might have to change our scheme or something. Fort's fine. Not the best. Holy crap, dude. Loveland is our top receiver. Oh my god, dude. I don't think we can win. DJ Moore, was he hurt? And I think he wants off the team. Wow, dude. Do we trade DJ Moore? Honestly, I want to trade Caleb Williams. And if he has another year like he's having next year, it's a consideration. Adjust the lineup. Let's see if there's a playbook that could just be better for this guy. As I don't know why Fort isn't start. Oh, he's hurt. That's why. He's out 6 weeks. Great. Awesome. Awesome. Oh my god. Well, let's see. Let's change that scheme. Change it up. Alright, we're gonna go with... No, I don't want to do power run, though. What else is there? Alright, fuck it. We'll just do that. That's good. We're gonna change your playbook, my guy, to somebody that throws the ball. Here. We're gonna go with Buffalo and San Francisco. Because clearly Ben Johnson is not what this team needs right now. And... let's look at our negotiations. Do we have money? We have 90 million cap because okay. 24 years old. Yeah, this. Can I just give you this deal? I need a bigger offer. You need a bigger offer than that. Okay, great. Tariq Stevens, 26 years old. I think that's a fine deal. I'll give you a little more. I was looking for a better fit, but I'll reconsider with more offers like this. Ooh. Okay. Tremaine Edmonds. I don't want to give you 3 years, dude. I will give you 2 years. And I'll up the bonus. That's all. This is okay, good. We'll take that deal. Tremaine Edmonds. Welcome back. Frankie Louvu, I would like to have him as well. Up it a little bit. I'm starting to like this offer. Okay. And everybody, whoa, Caleb Williams. Okay, we'll just accept that player option at the end of the year. Maybe. 0-7. I mean, we'll have a top pick, which is great. But knowing my luck, we'll win every game out now. And we'll get the last pick in the draft, which would be fine. So we are here, and I was fired. What? Are you kidding me? I was fired. Okay. Could I not be fired? Okay. What just happened? The Bears. Where did they end up? Were they the worst team in the league? Yes, we were 1-16. And I got fired. I mean, yeah, I should have been fired, but Jesus. Okay, how do I get my stuff back? How do I get back on this team, dude? Shit. I guess we could watch from afar. What the hell, dude? We got fired. I needed... Oh, my God. Okay. Well, I mean... I made this team 50 times worse. Okay, wait. User team. Retire. Create a new character. There we go. Okay.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
And the game crashed. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? That's going to be it. I don't know why this game sucks so bad. The Bears suck. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be doing an actual great rebuild really soon. Don't forget to check that out. I've been Jagle. This game is still bugged to hell. Peace.